All right, good Tuesday morning and welcome back. Your time now is 8:25. Ryan and Matt with you here on a snowy start to this morning, and we've been tracking this since about 4:30 this morning.
The wee hours of the morning when it started as very light snow and flurries. Kind of interesting. We've seen this probably a half a dozen times now this winter season. The morning drive really impacted, and other than Christmas Eve morning when we got about 7 to 9 inches of snow, most of these have been fairly light, a couple inches, 2 to 3 on average, but huge impacts, Matt.
Right. Just because it's the time of the day everybody's trying to make it to work and school, it's kind of coming at the wrong time.
Absolutely. So obviously the snow itself, again, I'm still thinking 2 to 4 inches total. We're continuing to see bands kind of increase those snow rates from time to time. The good news is this time around we don't have a ton of wind. A southeast wind at about 8 to 10 miles per hour. We can handle that. The problem is it's still very cold. Temperatures right now have been stuck in the mid to upper teens. That is a huge impact for a couple reasons. One, because it's definitely cold enough to really cause the snow to slicken things up and ice a little bit, even where some of the roads have been treated. And if you have any car trouble or you're in an accident or you just have to be out and about in it, 17 degrees is still cold. I know it's not as dangerously cold as yesterday morning, but you definitely want to prepare for that. And again, the slick spots will continue as we head on through the rest of the morning here. I-680 in Fort showing a live look. Light to steady snow continues to come down, and you can see even there on the interstate, we're looking at snow about 50% coverage there. All right, as we check out some enclosed spots here, Memorial Park, 72nd and Dodge. Just to the north of that, back towards 60th Street. Right now, looking at, again, the bands, you kind of see the colors change. That's been the trend all morning long, where you get into a little bit lighter colors. That's a little bit steadier snow. So looks like Bellevue back to the south side of Papillion. A little bit of a break, the intensity lightening up, but certainly we've seen some bands of steadier snow pushing across Douglas County in the last hour, and it's got us up to about an inch, maybe a little bit more here at the station right now. Interesting as well, the axis of heaviest snow running right along the Platte River. You can see the brightest white colors really all the way back to Grand Island and Kearney, from Columbus, Fremont into the metro here. And it has expanded south. We've actually seen a little more energy redevelop around Lincoln toward Nebraska City, but all this swinging east and northeast. So the axis of heaviest snow is going to continue to be in this area. And that's why our forecast hasn't really changed. If you're watching yesterday at noon, I had a graphic very similar to this. I fine-tuned and tweaked it just a little bit. Certainly Omaha right smack dab in the middle of that 2 to 4 inch band. What I've done is kind of pulled it back from northeast Nebraska, extended into central Nebraska based on radar estimates, the latest radar trends, and some of the forecast information. And I still think this will kind of angle on down through parts of southwestern Iowa and the northern part of Missouri. So here in town, we're still thinking about 3 to 4 inches likely. Temperatures don't move much. We've been steady the last 3 or 4 hours. I think we get up to 20, maybe a little better than that. It does appear the snow will wind down around 3 o'clock. So mid-afternoon, we'll start to see that taper from west to east. And again, not much wind, but a lot of messy roads out there with this very fine snow. It could be at about 3 to 4 inches. We're done with it tonight. Cold, watch for slick spots. We'll drop to about 10 above, and then we actually get a little break tomorrow. I think we'll see temps back to 30, near that mark as we head towards Thursday with some flurries possible. And then the best news of all, temperatures moderate a little bit into the 30s for the upcoming weekend. But winter weather advisory still in effect through the afternoon. And again, I think about 3 to 4 inches of that powdery fine snow here in Omaha.
We'll be here with weather updates throughout the entire day. If you have to be out and about, please drive safely.